Discrepancy Archive. If consistency monitoring is enabled, then while data is being archived in the EMR Manager, a check will be performed to see whether this patient and his or her data to be archived are known to a leading system. For example, the Hospital Information System or KISS. This prevents the PACS archive from storing patient data that is not known to the leading system or that is not identical, that is, consistent. If patient ID, name, date of birth, and gender are correct and thus known to the leading system, the objects are stored in the archive. If the data is not consistent, these objects will only become visible in the Discrepancy Archive. For final archiving, they have to be corrected there. You will be able to see whether data are in the Discrepancy Archive if the name of the medical archive is written in red and there is a question mark behind it. In addition, you will receive a message if data have already been in the Discrepancy Archive for more than 15 days and have not been corrected. So, by clicking the following button, let's switch to view the inconsistent data. After switching, the button remains enabled. Only the custom filters are available for the Discrepancy Archive. To correct incorrect patient demographic data and transfer it to the medical archive, you need to proceed as follows. Select the data record that you want to edit and click the Edit button. The Query His dialog will be displayed. The dialog can be used to compare the inconsistent data record with the data available in the HIS system. In practice, however, you can also check using the Radiology Information System, RIS, especially if there is no HIS system. When processing the inconsistent data, you can merge or link them with a patient or study in the HIS. If linking via the leading system is not possible, the inconsistent data will need to be moved to an archive for unassignable data. The search field in the upper part of the dialog can be used to search for existing data records in the archive. Here, you can choose between patient ID, surname, first name and date of birth. The results of the patient search will be displayed in the table at the top. In the lower table, you will see the orders matching the patient selected above. To assign the inconsistent data, that is, those that do not match the entries in the database, to a data record from the search results, select the data record in the upper table and click the Assign to Patient button. The studies will be assigned to the correct patient and archived straight away. An existing order for the patient can also be selected and linked here. The data can subsequently be called up in the medical archive. If there are data in the Discrepancy Archive that should not be imported into the medical archive, there is the possibility of using the UFO archive. Here, data can be stored that does not have to be archived long-term, but should still be stored, for example, for a certain period of time.